Don't do it, girl.
Girl, I won't, girl.
Girl, don't do it.
Girl, don't worry, I won't, girl. Hello, little gay people in my phone. Welcome to Felix Crafts with Felix and with Crafts. We're doing Halloween costumes today. This whole video, which will be across many days, actually, really. And the thing that we're focusing on making right now is a wig hat for the baby. We're being Pain and Panic and Hades. If you're not familiar with Disney's Hercules, it's a vibe. It's really cutesy. The music's fun. I feel like it holds up pretty well also. There's not like...
Overall, yeah. I mean, you know, it's not accurate to Greek mythology, but it's...
Well, that wasn't going to happen. Danny DeVito's in it, which is fun.
Which is all you can hope for in a film.
Morgan's wanted to be Pain and Panic and Hades for a long, long time.
Yeah, my whole life, I've been like, the first Halloween that I have a baby.
Yeah, what was your plan for the baby Hades costume before I was married to you?
I was going to get, like, wool, like the loose felt, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because he only needs to wear it for a photo. Like,
oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it doesn't need to be the most, but I think your normal felt makes more sense.
I feel like it'll
store better in our costume bin.
Yes. And this, to me, feels functionally easier. Oh, we've got our headbands already. I guess I'll show you those. This is the Panic headband. Right? Is the blue one Panic?
Pain and Panic? Yeah.
Yes. It is technically wrong to the film. These are supposed to be like up. I don't care. That's not how I think of him. Yeah, this was like a headband that I bought and then some felt that I hot glued, and then I cut out these little like horn guys and sewed them. This is the one for Morg. It's Pain, it's very cutesy. There already was a headband in the perfect color, and then hilariously the headband says handmade on it, which I guess is probably a red flag, but I just got it for like $2 at the Winco, and that was where I was at. So these are set and ready to go. So to me, the most important parts of Hades' hair are that he has a widow's peak, and then it's like two different colors of blue. There's like the darker blue and then like the lighter blue. The length of the baby's head that I've just cut. We're gonna make it Velcroable because babies' heads grow so cuckoo bananas fast, if you're not aware. And then, yeah, it's gonna be... We'll be cutting out pieces of this, making kind of like a little headband thing, and then making like an under part that'll be sort of like conish shaped, and then some little felt, wispy, fiery looking guys, and then also some ones in the dark color. So we'll see, I'm excited. Hello, here's what we have so far. The situation is that if you look up Hades wigs online, all of them are hair and also completely absurd.
What?
Why would that, no one wants this. We'll put in an image. No one wants that. That's not what he looks like.
No.
Also, he doesn't have hair, he has flames.
Yeah.
They've clearly not tried to make it look like flames here. I'm leaning heavily into the cartoon aspect of this. I took a piece of string that was the length of my baby's head and cut felt longer than that. And then this is his little like widow's peak. I don't think I'm going to like line it and sew it with anything else. And then my idea with these pieces that are behind is that I'll cut them and shape them into general flame shapey thing. They're not going to stay like this, but I think what's going to happen is essentially it's going to Velcro on the back like this. And then I think that these will end up together, I think, sewn here a little bit. And then I also have metal that I can use to try to get it to stick up well. I don't know how that'll go because he has a very soft little baby head.
I think we can make it work.
I think we can make it work. I'm just not sure what that's going to look like.
It's also, I don't think we'll have it on most of the day.
No, it'll be for like
night.
one photo, to be clear. And then, yeah, I have some other kind of like backup guys and little front pieces that will end up somewhere in here. I'm just not sure exactly what that's gonna look like, but kind of this is what we have that we're working with so far. Okay, hello. The beautiful people at Copper Union sent us these sweatpants overalls for our Pain and Panic costumes. So excited. This one, they both are great colors. This one especially, we need it to be a little bit bluer for our plans. So I'm gonna try to Rit dye this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna Rit dye this one yet. We do have like a red maroony color, like of Rit dye. Here's the thing about Rit dye is that you don't need that much of it. So you just kind of like over time, we've accumulated like a lot of colors, which is great because we've got ones that we need. We're gonna dye them in the clothes washer, which is a thing that you can do. I'll show you how. We have very hot water. We have this. We have the washer. Oops. And start filling it up with water. And then I'm gonna put the dye in. You're supposed to have this be wet when you put it in. That's so much. I don't do that personally. Sorry. Should I? Yes. Do I? No. It always works out fine. I also don't care if it's like a little bit uneven, especially since this is like a heather fabric anyway. Not a big deal to me. Okay, I've poured in just like a chunk. And then as you can see, I've got this really fancy utensil here. Sort of a swooshing utensil. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. If it wasn't clear, I'm doing this 100% based on vibes. I have dyed things enough to know that I'm comfortable with some, whatever it ends up being. But I don't know how this is gonna turn out. So if you think I've got a master plan, I don't really. This just needs to be darker and more blue. Gloves back on. Fully submerged. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Do you guys ever find, fellow new parents, let me know, y'all ever talk to things as if they are your baby and you're not thinking about it? Being like, yeah, great job. I do it so much now. That is not promising. Certainly the ideal thing is not to put more blue on top of this once it's already been in there. But I do think that's what we'll be doing. All right, and now I'm gonna come back every once in a while to spin this and try to make sure we've got it all swirled up in here, sort of evenly receiving dye. And we'll see how this works. Okay, I'm not confident that this is all we need for this. I've had this light this whole time. Now it's on. I'm not confident that this is all we need for this. I'm not. It's looking right now really green. Which is okay. I am curious what the color will end up being. I think we may need to also do the other, like more teal, not teal, more muted blue color. Let's see. I'm gonna finish this, and yeah, we'll see what the situation is. Okay, she's very green, which is cute, but not what I expected. So we're gonna go in and do our teal color also, which is darker. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I may just end up needing to buy like a bright blue to do this. Yeah. Good morning. I just woke up and I have to go to the craft warehouse. Here's what happened with the Rit dye, and I don't feel stressed about it. Like, it's fine. I only had like a thing of both of those colors, and I was like, that'll be enough. It'll be fine. I think no. I think honestly this is enough fabric that wasn't going to be the case ever, and that's fine. You can definitely tell that it's been dyed on the inside. It was not this dark before. And then on the outside, it really didn't accept so much of the bluey tones. It really, I feel like it took most of like the greensies. And it's, I mean, this is a cute color. Like, she's very minty. I feel like she's definitively green at this point, and that's not what we want. So I'm gonna get their like brightest ass blue. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I'm gonna use like a whole thing and a half. Because it doesn't matter if it's like dark. I wouldn't mind it being darker than my ear color. It just can't be green. We just really need it to not be green. And they're very cute, which is great. I also think I'm gonna look on Copper Union's website to figure out what like kind of fabric they are. Because again, we were doing like a fly by the seat of our pants moment, and now it's like, we tried that yesterday and it didn't work out for us. And that's fine. This is a good example. I feel like this happens with a lot of my crafts and people don't typically see it, where I'm like, here's my plan. And then we're like, that did not work at all. Let's go back to the drawing board, which is cool. But I've got this really beautiful base mint that's gonna be excellent for our blue to go on top of. In an absolute like worst case scenario, we could do like the Rit Dye like color remover and try to get these as light as we could in general and then dye them blue again. I don't want to do that because the Rit Dye color remover, it's like not bleach based. I don't know what it's made out of. I'm actually, now that I'm saying it, I'm curious if it's the same stuff that bleaches my clothes in my face wash that I use. It's not bleach, and I feel like it turns things a weird color. Like, I feel like if I bleach something, I like vaguely know what color it's gonna become. It's gonna be kind of like yellowy or like orangey or like pinky. It's like a warm toned lighter. And with the Rit Dye color remover, I have not used it enough to know what colors things are going to turn. So I'm off to the craft store this morning. After making coffee for my beautiful wife. Morgan's upstairs, Mimi's hanging out with the baby. We slept in, as you can tell from my hair. This is what we're working with for baby Hades' hat. I've got the Velcro on, that's good. We did a little fit test, it looks good. The reason that these huge chunks are in the background is because I just wanted to have like something to put the little flames on that are gonna end up going there. I don't think they're gonna be actually like attached in that many places. I just kind of like structurally wanted something here, and then I'm gonna go in and like cut it and make it look more like, you know. I got so many because I was scared. This may be overkill, but again, if it's too dark, that's fine. We just need it to be blue. We needed a blue dye with no green in it. So, and then also, I guess I could have just got black dye and then only done it for a second for the onesie for the Hades costume. I just didn't trust myself after making my overalls green. So that's kind of where we're at. The only crime committed by the Craft Warehouse is that they do not have public restrooms. So I went to the Winco to poop, and this Winco, the one that's on Lancaster, has like a pizza window and like a weird like slushy smoothie machine. They're hiding cool shit at the other grocery store that you don't go to. Just so you all know. This is a crime against me. I can't drive all the way over here. Okay, second craft store of the day. Third stop. Let's hope they have craft pumpkin, because otherwise I will scream. Hello, designers. It's me again, unfortunately. We have packet of Rit Dye. We have this, which is clean and dry. I think I am going to try to wet it in the shower, unfortunately, and put it in the thing, because you are supposed to have a bit. We're doing it like correctly this time is the energy for this try. And I have 3 packets of this because it said that 1 packet dyes 2 large adult t-shirts. And I just want to make sure. This is probably like 5 t-shirts, but it's also it's a thicker fabric. So I don't know. Let's see. Caution, eye irritant is not super promising emotionally. Ah! Oh my golly, that's blue. Girl, that is blue. Holy fuck. Okay. The powder is truly so aggressive. So aggressive. I have so much on my hands already. Just from some little specks. Okay, it's wet. We're putting it in. I'm scared. Yee. Wet. So wet and bad. Okay. This is visually feeling more promising to me. Already. Yeah, this is what we wanted. This is what we were missing. That is looking more blue. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, out here in the living room, we have mommy and baby watching Mary Martin Peter Pan. And then you're trying to make him a lesbian? He's half lesbian on his father's side.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too hard. Yay. And then boiling pot. And then the baby onesie that'll be the Hades underneath part. All right. Hooray. Okay, this is what we've got, which is a really dark gray. Oh, God. So I'm done. I'm going to rinse it out, and we're going to see what it looks like. This is so dark. I think we have to rename this section. Felix absolutely refuses to do a dye test. This is what we're working with right now. It's been in here for like 20 or 30 minutes. I'm not sure which. This is perfect. This is an excellent blue. I'm gonna leave it for 10 more minutes because I am afraid that it will not keep all of this color and I really want it to. Oh yeah, see, if we squeeze out. No, that's pretty good. Yeah, but she's looking cutesy. And then yeah, to be done with this, in like 10 more minutes, I'm just gonna run the rest of the wash cycle and then I wash it again. I have a perfect amount of blue stuff on my body, I think. I decided to also dye my favorite pair of shorts. I used the rest of the gray and then I was putting in some purple because I had the purple liquid. I probably have ADHD. Okay, this color. This is looking how I wanted it to.
I'm in charge of making our AirHercs for Halloween. It is currently Wednesday. The like Halloween costume party, like family thing we're going to is on Saturday. I think I have plenty of time. Honestly, I if I had to guess, I would say at most this entire thing will take like 5 hours. The problem is like finding 5 hours when I'm also editing and we also have a baby to take care of and I'm also filming a different video. I believe in myself. I'm going to show you the before and the vision that I have. Okay, I thrifted both of these. I got them like online on Depop, but like they are secondhand. I think for both of them total with shipping, I paid like $40. But buying them new, anything similar to this was like $40 each. And I was like, I'm not doing that because we're only gonna wear them once. The only thing I'm concerned about is on my pair, this is like stretchy. And so I'm worried about the paint being weird. Now that I'm feeling it though, it seems like only the back one's super stretchy. These are Felix's. They have like more of a heel, according to Felix. I would have just said that they were like kind of platformy, but someone's a little concerned. Painting this part, it's gonna be easy. Not worried about that. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is making the little like pendulum, the little like thing. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, that has Hercules' face on it. I think worst case, I could print it out, Mod Podge it onto like a piece of cardboard. And I think best case, I can like freehand it fairly well. I'm not an artist or anything, but it's like, you know, it's like a pretty easy little stencil. We will see. That's my vision. I'm not going to do a time lapse because this is Felix's phone. So I will just show you where I'm at after like an hour of painting.
Okay, here's the overalls. Perfect. Color's perfect. Don't look at how much toothpaste is on the mirror. That's homophobic of you. I also hemmed them and put elastic in. I don't wear overall sweatpants type things unless they have elastic in them. I just can't do it. Like a loose sweatpant is my worst nightmare. But this is perfect. Detail shot. It's not gorgeous, but it was quick and it was easy. And now I have little like balloon pants. You can't really tell, but it's cutesy. We're at the part of the project where I have to actually buckle down and do this, like on purpose, even though I really don't want to. I'm so tired of making this little Hades headband wig hat thing. I'm sick of it. Don't want to do it anymore. I want to do something else fun and cool and interesting. I'm bored of this. Bored of it, sick of it, tired of it. But I'm doing it. Because the little Halloween get-together we're going to is tomorrow. Yes, there's a knot in my thread. It's because I always make it too long because I hate finishing up. There's no thread left and then I have to do another one halfway through sewing something. I don't know which of these 3 lenses is the one that the phone's using also. So sorry if I'm not actually looking at you. One of those times I was though. I'm practicing using my back camera because it's much better quality. Okay, this is the first one sewed on. It's attached, not here yet, because I don't know how deep I'm gonna cut this down, but on this like little side over here, just for more structural soundness, and this I'll like cut some way to be some kind of flamey something. And I might sew here or cut it, I don't know. But this is one where I sewed the front part to this little back thing, and then I pinned it here because this is the back, right? And then also kind of like at the base. And now I am hand sewing. I suppose you could do this with a sewing machine. It would be faster and easier for everyone involved. I don't know how to use sewing machines, and I am like a hand sewer always. I take a lot of pride in my little teeny tiny little itty bitty stitches. Yeah, so I just said this was always, I would never try to do this on a machine. But if you want to, that more power to you. That's probably a better way to do this. Hello, it's me in a room that has lights on. Here's the baby's crown. We've got the Velcro. We've got, you can see it here on the Libby girl. Very cutesy. I did kind of this sort of like swirly whirlies on this to make them look more like flamey and less Elsa the Snow Queen-y. I feel like it's really cute. It is so much taller on his head than I thought it would be functionally. And it's kind of too late for that because this middle one is really tall. But that's okay. The widow's peak is here, which is most important to me. And the 2 colors with like the bulk of it kind of being this dark blue. So I'm comfortable with that. This is done. It probably could look better if I spent more time on it. The party's in 2 days. So next we'll be moving on to making his little like brooch that goes on the toga. I kind of already made the toga. It's not great. I'll show you. This is the dark gray dyed onesie that we ended up with from white. It's a little splotchy, which is okay. And then this is a piece of fabric that I have cut a head hole in that's open on both sides and that is longer here. So we've like ruffled it up and that's where his little like brooch is gonna go. Okay, this is the baby poncho. Pretend my head is the baby. In a perfect world, we would have like a connection point here. So it'd be like there's an armhole and also over here. But we're not doing that for this because it's just, that's so much to do for what is essentially for like 3 photos. Okay, the little skull brooch is actually weirdly shaped like a cupcake. So I cut the shape of it once and then pinned it to this and I'm cutting out around here. So it'll just be like double, just like thickness, so it'll be a little bit sturdier with our felt. And then he has angry eyes, and so to make it easier, I just cut out a circle and then I cut that circle in half so they can be his little irritated, his little angry eyeballs. It'll be a little more like that for placement. But yes, now to cut this, now he looks like a weird stormtrooper right now because of these, but it'll be like this and then stitched and then line stitched for his weird teeth. He really looks like a cupcake if you look up the Hades one, which is strange. So this is kind of our version of that. Okay, I didn't realize that this is only a 1-shoulder toga is what it's supposed to be. So what we had previously was like this, and then I pulled this up and then it kind of had like a drapey thing. What I've done instead, because this has way less fabric on this side than on this side, is just drop that other side that was pulled up and crunchy. We'll throw it in the dryer so it's not like this. Oh my God, sorry. Do you guys ever, the depth perception through a screen is so bad. Okay, and then I cut off this piece of fabric from this side, putting it here, attaching it with skull that is now finished. That is very cute. So this is kind of what we're what we're ending up with. Ish. Slay. Hello, I'm on shift with the baby, but the baby is sleeping. Okay, what I did was I took a paper bag that we had from the Dollar Tree, the weird things I got at the Dollar Tree the other day, and then I folded it in half, and then I drew one wing, and I can't make things even, and I like to work easier, not harder, and so folded it and cut it, so it's this, which I think is gonna work really well for our little, and then I have more of that corrugated plastic that I used for the absurd frog feed, which originally was from a Barbie box that we built, and will eventually be for part of a facade to make our elevator look like the Tower of Terror. But right now, I have like an extra piece of it that is gonna be perfect for this. So I'm gonna trace this on the corrugated plastic and then build up some kind of like wingy attributes on them. And it's gonna be cute.
Okay, the baby's taking a nap, but this is where we're at after doing the pink. And now I've gotta mix up the blue. No. It's too late. It's perfect.
Hello. As you saw on the time lapse, I made these out of corrugated plastic and then used our like adhesive foam from Creatology. I don't know why we have that foam.
I don't remember what we bought.
I don't know what we got it for. We've only used it for super weird things, but it's adhesive on the back, so these little like strips. I just cut the shape that I wanted it to be and then like put it on here, and then it was like a whole thing. So now the problem with corrugated plastic is that it has holes in it, so it was impossible to paint the edges. So I'm just covering it with hot glue, and then painting. This is going to be this color on the insides, and then it's going to be like a slightly darker tealier color on these lines. And then as you can see, hold on. Secret baby. So you can see this is what it looks like on like the edge.
Hold on. Oh,
sorry.
Focus.
See the holes?
There we go.
You're seeing the holes there? Yes. Hard to paint. Basically impossible to paint. And then the red with the streaks looks like scary meat right now.
Yeah.
So we have to make that look less scary.
Less meaty.
It's a silly costume, not a scary costume.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, yeah, the baby's costume. This is his fit.
Look at him.
The wig is a little... Well, the wig I knew was going to be silly.
No, it's kind of perfect. You keep saying it's silly, but I feel like it's perfect.
It's too, like, tall on him.
What? No.
What's the word? Proportionally. It's not great, but, you know, here we are. And we have our weird cupcake skull.
Yeah. It's perfect. This is where I'm at on painting. I think I'll be able to finish these today.
I sure hope so, girl.
Well, sorry.
The thing's tomorrow.
I mean, like in plenty of time. I don't think I'll be like stressing. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on the baby's mood. I've got like a couple more coats of this blue to do. Then I need a really dark blue to do like the bottom of the, like this, not the sole, the opposite of the sole of the shoe. The mouth of the shoe. And then I just have to write AirHercs. Then I've got to make the little things that go on the side. But I don't think that'll take super long. Sorry, the baby's sleeping again, so I'm having to be kind of quiet. Got the blue painted. Felix says they're going to look much better because this is like fake leather. And these ones are like stretchy, not leather. Felix cut out little Hercules shapes. And then we're just going to have to draw like the lines for Hercules later. And it was their idea, which is very good because I did not have an idea. But right now it's like 2:15. I think I'll be done with the sandals. I'm gonna say by 4, probably. This is where I'm at. All that I have left is to paint the AirHerc part and then put our little medallion Hercules faces on the side.
That's a lot of throw.
Wow.
Yes.
So we're pretty, I mean, and it's almost 4 now, although I don't feel bad because I stopped for like 30 minutes to eat. So dun da da 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 dun. This is the wedding march. I forgot the song I was singing. They turned out great. Look at Hercules.
Do not look at Hercules or his lizard eyes, please.
Felix made Hercules. I think he looks nice. He looks friendly. This is Hercules before his nose job, I think. Because he's like Squidward Hercules.
Yeah, I've been calling him Hercules.
But they turned out really good.
Okay, we finished the costumes. We went to the party. This is my detail shot of the wings. This is the corrugated plastic. Painted, and then I painted, I used like glue and water over the top of them. We're here at the changing table because this is where we have natural light. And then I took a chunk of felt for this one and put the little things, and then we just pinned them. This is what the like edge ended up looking like, with the hot glue and then the paint. I feel like it's kind of perfect. Kind of a sleigh, and then the other ones. And then this is, I cut and made the elastic part on my overalls. So this is a piece of the overall, so it like matched perfectly. And then, yeah, with the hot glue. Yeah, I feel like the wings are maybe my part I'm most proud of, actually, because I had no idea what I was going to do for these, and I feel like they look great.
Okay.
Okay. Ha! Scary. Halloween.
Boo!
Boo!
We went to our family Halloween party.
Yeah.
It was great. We didn't take a lot of pictures there because, like, not just because of our baby, but there are several babies that, you know, we're not going to share with the internet. But here are some photos we took at our house.
These are the pictures of us being cute.
Yeah.
It was for Halloween.
Ooh.
We will not be putting these costumes on again because it's a whole ordeal, but you'll see more content of them on our short form stuff.
Aaron bought his Hercules costume and his wig.
Yes.
Shelly bought just like a cheapsy like underdress, the lavender part, but she made the dark purple sashes.
Yes.
Bo already had Mimi's wig and just had to style it. Bo ordered their little furry pants, but already had their tank top, and then they made their horns. I don't know what out of.
I thought felt, but I could be wrong.
That would not surprise me. They're very talented. So yeah, it was like mostly handmade with the exception of Dad's costume and wig and Mom's like underdress. Everything else was either stuff we already had or homemade. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
If you're new, my name is Morgan. My pronouns are she, her.
My name is Felix. My pronouns are they, them.
We have a baby whose name we don't share, but you can lovingly call Gonzo.
Gonzo?
You can lovingly do it.
Lovingly.
We also have a second channel where we post our Twitch streams that we can tag in the description. We have a Patreon. We have a Twitch. We have a Discord. And we're so happy that you're here.
Yeah. If you like this video, let us know in the comments. We will have more craft stuff coming out that'll be more like Christmassy focused and maybe a little less chaotic.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's part of the fun.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Bye.